Wow, it's got my whole desk on there. Yay. Okay. Guess that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Hello, ladies. How are you? This is definitely an unplanned live, so I apologize if I caught you guys off guard. Brooke, I'm going to be sending your stuff this week. I hope you're all doing. Oh, pardon me. Well, so I guess I was asked by. Hang on. I probably sound weird. I gotta go get my headset. Give me a second. Felt weird. Sorry, guys. I didn't have my headset, so I knew I felt weird. I felt almost naked because my headset wasn't there. Good lord. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. Hey, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Again, it was an unplanned live, but I was trying to figure out, because somebody had asked me to, I guess, do a coloring video of how I color, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live, if I wanted to, yeah, so I decided that I was going to do it live. So this picture, many of you have probably seen it. It's from I think, the Cute Adventures of Cutie Cactus or something. I started this last night. I guess I layered a little too much and I got some wax bloom on my poor little guy, but it is what it is. I can't change it. I can't fix it. So yeah, I am good, Mandy. I am good. So I figured I'm going to do these leaves down here, but they're going to be like a little bit of a different color from him. Because I don't want everything like pretty much the same green. So I'm going to go with like this kind of green from my Starjoy Gold. So I'm using Easter Grass, and I'm also using Blue Melody for the shading. It is actually really cold out today. We got spoiled with some really really nice weather. The shorts came out, the everything came out, and then it got like even the air conditioners came out. It was that hot here. And then it all changed and we got the cold weather again. So I wasn't happy. I was like, that's not cool. So yeah, I wasn't overly excited about it. I mean, it's not, I mean, okay, give or take. I mean, we live in Canada. I know that the weather isn't going to be perfect. Give me a second, guys. Oh, need to blow my nose. This is driving me crazy. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to, or you guys would be listening to me sniffling this entire time. So, anyways, I mean, we live in Canada. It's kind of expected, but when you start teasing me with flip-flop weather, yeah, that breaks my heart. But I mean, we've had colder days. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it's not in the minus. Um, you know, we're not in the minuses, so I really can't complain about the cold. But I don't like cold. Yeah, it's been pretty warm. Like I said, we were in like the 20s up here, and then, we went back down to like 7 degrees, 8 degrees. So it was a little bit of a tease if you ask me. So what I'm doing is a base for my leaves. I I mean, everybody colors differently, as we all know. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Every time. Hey, Pickle. My God. Every time, never fails. It's almost like a curse every time Pickle pops in, a phone rings. I don't know why. It just happens every time somebody goes, hey, Pickle, my phone rings. Oh, good Lord. But yeah, everybody colors differently. Everybody, uses different mediums. Um, and I'm not going to, sit there and say, the more expensive mediums, aren't great. And there isn't a difference, because there is a difference. But I like my budget brand pencils. Um, I don't, like I said, I don't even use my Prismas very often. They literally sit under my desk. So, and I know everybody likes different mediums, which is fine. I mean, Pickle loves her watercolors. You know, we all love our brands, I guess. Me and you have been friends for 3 years already? Really? I missed your live. You know what? I was so like blah yesterday, honestly. I was like, during the day, all I wanted to do was sleep. I just felt ugh. So I laid in bed all day. And yes, I was lazy yesterday. Holy cow, 3 years already. Yikes. That's craziness. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like that, honestly. That's crazy. Let me see. Did I use this color? I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know how I'm feeling about those colors, but we shall see. Anyways, yeah. So I want to do like these leaves like greenish blue, kind of, to give it like, I don't know, more of a tropical vibe, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to do it the same color as that little guy, because I don't want it to blend in too much. What good news is that, girlie? Yeah, I totally missed it. And then I saw it after. I was like, oh, I missed Pickle's live. I was like missing everything yesterday. I did go live last night for a little bit after I actually got my butt up out of bed, and I did a live on Facebook, and yeah, I after I was done that, I went and laid back down because I was like, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I finished my one picture I was working on. Come on, Pickle. What's the good news? Ooh, that is awesome. I'm so happy for you. That is amazing. I know that was weighing on you for a bit there. And I mean, it weighs on anybody if you're like being forced to move out of the home that you've always known, you know. So that's amazing. I'm so happy. Oh, wrong color. Don't do that, dummy. Yeah, I don't know how I've been feeling about coloring lately. I mean, I love my YouTubers, my YouTube followers and all that. I don't know. I've been feeling off lately, but that's just me. Kind of getting used to it now, but... And yeah, I color very different from everybody else, and everybody else has their own way of coloring. I still have a couple buddy colors to get to, especially Alexandra's, because she's been waiting so patiently for me. She's been amazing. And yeah, so That's so good though, Pickle. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm not even feeling like my pages are me, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but that's the way I've been feeling lately. And a lot of people say, oh, I love your pages, I love your pages. Well, I know, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm coloring pages that I don't normally do. I feel a little better when I do color pages I usually do, like my kawaii cutie pictures and stuff like that. But I've been coloring forever, so I just wanted to do something a little different. So, but yeah, I still color because it does help keep your mind off of everything going on. I mean, so what I've been going through right now is um, in every city, in every country, you have to register your kids' births when they're born so they know that they're part of society, pretty much. I registered them when they were born, but the government, I don't know what happened, if they never got the paperwork or what. So my kids pretty much are not registered and I can't get their health cards down here. So I've had to fill out a bunch of paperwork and it's $50 a pop for each form. And I just ain't got that kind of cash. You know what I mean? And it's killing me. And I've gone to like, because I'm on disability here. So I've gone to, my disability and they don't cover it. You have to go to some other government place here to get approved to get special funding to pay for these forms. So it's very frustrating because my girls need serious dental work. My youngest is going to be having surgery eventually. She's got brain tumors and tumors all over. She's literally blind in her left eye. She needs laser surgery. So it's just, I can't get their health care. It's crazy. And it's driving me nuts as a mother. And I feel like, the crappiest mom in the world because, well, so it's just really, really frustrating. It I don't know what happened to the forms or what, but must have got lost in transit. Hmm. Seems to be the ongoing thing with mail service lately. And then our government decides to go on frickin' strike. So that's even better for us, right? Unbelievable. Thank you, Don. It's going like it's all this red tape, you know what I mean? Like, and like I said yesterday in one of my lives, the government is going on strike because the inflation prices on that's ongoing everywhere, cost of food and everything. And now the government decides to go on strike because they want more money because they can't deal with the inflation prices. Hello? Excuse me. What about the rest of us? Aw, thank you, Mandy. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, you guys. You're awesome. You're all sweethearts. That's why I love my YouTube family. But yeah, and it's like, really? What are the rest of us supposed to do? It's just, ugh. It's a great big shit show right now in this country. Thanks to our good old leader. you know. Is that Olivia? Oh, look like my daughter's friend. Look like my daughter's friend walking outside. So yeah, the leaves I'm only doing two colors on. If you're curious, I am using my trusty pencil blender. As you can see, I use it often because, well, look how tiny it is. So, right? Let's all go on strike because everything costs too much. Like, seriously. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So I did her hair in colored pencil yesterday. I wasn't sure how I was going to go with her hair. I was thinking more yellow, but it turned out more of like a blondish brown kind of color. I was like, whatever, if that's the color it wants to be, that's the color it wants to be. But I did use alcohol marker for a base on this guy. And then I just kind of went over with different greens. Now I'm doing the leaves. You're testing highlighters. I have tons of highlighters, and don't get me wrong, I like highlighters, but some of them streak. So, I don't do my leaves in any particular way. I just kind of try to go with the lightest hand because just a little bit of shading will work, as you can see. I mean, I didn't do a lot on there, but oh, you've got to be kidding me. No way. What is wrong with you people? I swear. Every time. Never fails. My phone's been pretty quiet all day. And now that, you know, I'm doing a live. Going out with Olivia?
Yeah.
I saw her walk by.
I'm on the phone with her.
Hi, Livy. I was on, I'm doing a live, and I looked out, and I was like, hey, that's Livy.
I'm taking this.
Make Mama coffee?
No.
Oh, all right, fine. My kid hates me, I'm telling you guys. Give me a second, I'm going to make some coffee. Talks amongst yourselves, please.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. What is your...
What am I?
Put socks on and then I'll give you a kiss.
What? Piss off.
Put socks on. I don't want to see your feet.
I'll show you my feet. My daughter has a foot fetish. Or a foot, not a foot fetish. She's afraid of feet. She thinks feet are gross. Yep, she really does think feet are gross. She's hilarious. Can't put bare feet near her. She gets grossed out by it. That's funny. I thought I had enough coffee for my live. I was not prepared. That's what I said. It is an unplanned live. So forgive me. Anything's possible when you're live, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Right? I agree with you, Pickle. I do. My sister, oh my God. I don't even have a sister. My daughter, she came home. She wasn't herself, I could tell, because she's usually bubbly and, you know, bouncing off the walls, that kid. She came in from school and she was just a moping. And she's a teenager, so you know what that's like. Being a teenage girl, other kids are mean and dumb and rude. You know, so I knew something was off with her, and then her best friend decided to get her out of the house, so. Oh my goodness, you're there till, oh my God, girl. I don't miss those days. I really don't, Brooke. Those are days that I do not miss, the college days. I would work during the day and then, or go to college during the day, work at night, raise the kids. Like, it was crazy. I don't even know how I had the energy back then, honestly. I really don't. I don't know where that energy came from when I was younger. Because I look at my kids now and I'm like, where do you get your energy? Like, but they got to get it from somewhere, right? So, I rely on my blender pencil a lot. So, oh my gosh, woman. The world is a sad place, isn't it? It has become quite sad. Am I too far away from my picture for you guys? Like, is that too far? I'm really sorry. I thought I was closer than that. Give me a second. Look away from the screen because it's going to go zip, 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 zip. Did it work? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize how far away I was from the screen. Is that better? Whoop. A little too close, but we'll zip it out a bit. Ay, ay, ay. See, that's why I said it's going to go zip, zip. Let's see if that's going to work now. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was that far out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. My gosh, why does my phone look so close to you guys? And it's, all right, whatever. Anyways, I am so sorry. I didn't realize I was right. Like, there. That's the best I'm going to do, and I am not moving it again. The phone that I'm recording from shows me that I'm close up, but when I look at the screen, at the other screen, I realize that I'm not even that close. Leave it alone. I'm good now. I'm good. Oh my God. Unbelievable. But now that I'm not making you guys dizzy, and now that I'm a little closer, you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Look at that. My gosh. Again, I told you guys, it's an unplanned live. What is everybody up to? Are we coloring? Are we just chilling? Are we just... I don't know. What is everybody up to? I was actually thinking about doing a... I have two pictures printed off and pulled from my, what do you call it? My new Hannah Lynn book, The Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces. That's a mouthful, that book name, but yeah. I pulled two pictures that I am going to attempt, I guess, this month. My gosh, why is my phone shaking so much? Ugh. You're currently finishing a background. Hey, Star. Summer, is that you, you little potato? I think it's my daughter, the unknown potato. Yeah, mine are unplanned. This one was honestly unplanned. I wasn't thinking about going live because I didn't know if I felt like coloring. But then I just felt like talking to people. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right. I think my leaves are turning out okay. I'll probably outline them with my paint pen and stuff. I'm not sure if I want to go blue with my flowers up top or if I want to go pink. I'm not 100% sure how I want to go with them yet. And of course, my page keeps rolling on me. It's driving me nuts. So what do you guys want to talk about? Anything. If I know Shelby got a new camera holder. We just got to teach her how to do a live. It's so hard that I'm like that close to the paper. It's weird. To me, it's weird anyways. Because I'm trying to keep you guys in frame, and it's kind of hard to do when I'm this close. Has anybody seen any new books lately? I know the guy behind the Ava Brown name, they are starting an AI coloring shop on Etsy. And I think they're coming out with a bunch of AI books. He's editing quite a bit. Of AI pictures for a coloring book through them. It's actually going to be under the Ava Brown name. No, we cannot do that. Thank you. You're starting a new painting? Yeah, I think everybody's just been feeling ugh lately. I don't know why. Do I need mods? Mods for what, honey? For my coloring group? Is that what you mean? Oh, I gotta sharpen this. It's driving me crazy. Oh, yeah. I do need mods to help me with the trolls. My gosh. But one of them, I think, was my daughter, so. She's just a weirdo. And yes, I don't color, I guess. I know everybody, I know a lot of people when they color, I don't know if they plan it out in their head. I don't. I mean, I can see the colors on my page, but that's about all. That's how I get the inspiration, is when I'm going through pages, I can see the colors that I'd like to use on the page. But other than that, I don't really plan out what I'm going to color first, or my starting point is very different every time depending on the page. For the most part, I try to start with the main subject of the page and then kind of work my way out from there. Yeah. Nobody's desperate. You can leave now. Thank you. Anyways, moving on, because people are dumb. Yeah, I can see the colors on my page before. That's how I actually choose a page. If I can't see the kind of colors I want to use on my page, I can't color it because there's no inspiration whatsoever. Doesn't mean I'm going to go with those colors, or it doesn't mean anything like that. It just means that those are kind of the colors I want to aim for in my picture. I knew I wanted, of course, my cactus to be green, but I wanted the hair to be more of like a yellowy kind of color. Or like, a brownish, yellowy color. And then from there, I would take cues. But like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do my flowers pink or purple or blue. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah? Come on, bring it. You don't scare me. Anyways, how do we get rid of trolls? Seriously. There's a troll, babe, on my live. Freaking threatening me. You're lucky I'm not in the room with you because I told him to piss off. Would you like to meet my husband? He was a Marine. He can help you out. No, that one's not my daughter. I don't believe it's my daughter. Could be my daughter's friend, but I don't think so. My daughter was the unknown potato. No, because there's a person in here called In Tupac We Trust. And that's not Summer because she doesn't listen to Tupac. There we go. That's all done. Goodbye. Good Lord. Anyways, moving on. Gotta love trolls. Yeah, my daughter was the unknown potato that was being a smartass earlier. That one, I don't know who it is. And my daughter would have messaged me to say her friend was on, so I don't even know if she knows. Well, maybe she knows Tupac, but she was born in the 2000s, so got it. All right, moving on to coloring again. Stupid people. Anyways. Yes, I do not color any certain way. The way I color could probably trigger some people, but you have to go through what we call an ugly stage before you get to the stage you want it to be at. So, this is how I do it. Not always, but for the most part, it depends on what I'm coloring. Like leaves is not really fun to color, is it? Because it's repetitive. Oh, great. Another one. Yeah, I know. We'll just ignore them. Eventually they'll go away. Anyways, yeah. People got nothing better to do with their lives than sit and harass people. Anyways. Yeah, the way I color, like I said, might trigger people because some people, I mean, they take, 10 minutes on a leaf. Me, I just kind of want to get them done and it depends how big they are too. I mean, these are big leaves on here, so I will outline them too with, like I said, my paint pen markers. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a black background or maybe a yellow of some sort. That's good for your 4-year-old. Thanks. Bye. Right? I know. I always want to do, and that's why I went with the leaves that I like, the colors that I did, because I'm not one to have too much green or, the same kind of greens on my pages just because I like to be different and do things differently. So, the thing with trolls is they think they can discourage you, and it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I have to watch my mouth because I don't want to offend anybody. Because I've already done enough of that. So, yeah, I don't always have to color my leaves green. I try to go with, and everybody's different. There are people who need, it's that need to color things the color they're supposed to be. But if you actually look in like tropical countries and stuff, leaves aren't always green-ish. They have like different tints to them. So, um, yeah, they don't always have the same colors. Like, they're not always green. And I mean, I've seen purple leaves and red leaves, and you know. Thank you, my darling. I'll make you one of my mods. I can't even do that. Nope. All it says is block or report, so I ain't doing that. But I will. Like, unbelievable, people. Really? You got nothing better to do with your life? Honestly. Good lord. Bugger off. Oh, some people. But yeah, the way I color, and I use my blender pencil a lot, and I know it bothers a lot of people. Um, I don't blend, like, I do blend my colors, but I find a blender pencil just makes it a little less, I guess, on the hands, and you save on your pencils drastically, let me tell you. Because when you start blending, and everybody's different again, so I don't want anybody to take offense to this. When you start blending your pencils upon pencils, it's kind of hard to keep your pencils. And I think a lot of the reason I don't get expensive brand pencils is I cannot justify throwing them out after I spend so much on them. That's my problem. Well, I can't right click because I'm on a phone, darling. I'd have to do it on my computer. Yeah, I don't know. My one phone won't allow me to do it, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, so it is what it is, and you just keep moving. I do have over 30 sets of pencils, though. My kids and my husband are forever going, "You need more?" Well, yeah. Because some sets don't have certain colors, and the color is different on certain sets, and yeah. But when you have a coloring addiction, what can you do? Colors are just so pretty. And then you see a new color and you're like, ooh, I need those. Yeah, I just, yeah. So yeah, anyways, I love my budget brand pencils, and that's it. That's all, right? I have too many budget brand pencils, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'll end up doing it because I'm not that technically inclined, so I'm not too great at, I know how to go live. I now have a phone that works when I go live, so that's a good thing. So I'm just going over with my lighter green to kind of brighten up that center petal. And those are my leaves. For now, anyways. I might end up fixing them. I don't know. But I think it looks alright the way it is. Yeah. I kind of like them the way they are. Makes them look like tropical almost. So yeah, I don't know if I should do a yellow background. I think I might go yellow because I think it'll make this part pop up off the page. Thank you, Mandy. Those were my Starjoy Gold pencils, and that was just 2 of them. That was my Starjoy Gold Melody Blue, or Blue Melody, and the Easter Grass. Those were only the 2 colors I used on there. Yeah, now how to color the butterfly. I think I might go like pinks on the butterfly. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do the butterfly. I could go yellow with her too, pink and yellow. Let me think. Because her flower is kind of pink and yellow. I might add some black in there. I'm not sure. That's my problem, is that butterfly right there. That's what's getting to me. I don't know if they're sunflowers or daisies or what they are. I don't really keep up on the flower kind of yeah, I don't keep up with flowers because I'm just not a flower. Like, I like flowers, they're pretty, but I'm just not one for coloring them the colors they're supposed to be, if that makes sense. Let's see. Should I go blue and maybe blue and pink, maybe? Or blue and yellow. Yeah, I was thinking about going butterfly with them. I was thinking of going with a rainbow for them. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out. We always do. I always do anyway. Aw, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just been feeling off with my pictures. I mean, this one turned out really cute. I really love how this one turned out. The one I started on the last live that we did. So, I like how that one turned out, so. But that's the kind of thing I always color, so. Probably why. Thank you, Dawn. Alright, let's see my little butterfly buddy here. Are we going to go with pink and purple? Maybe we'll go with pink and purple. Let me just get a different pink here. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Let's see. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to go pink with it. I think I'll go pink on the inside of the wings. Yeah, and then I'll probably do purple or blue around the outside. Or both. I might blend them together. I'll probably add glitter in the end to my little butterfly to make her a little sparkly. And I'm probably driving people nuts the way I color. I don't know, sometimes I watch some lives, just different lives and stuff, and do I like my Prismas? That's a loaded question. I do like Prismas because of the color range that they have, and they do blend nicely, but I very rarely pull them out unless I need a certain color. Usually the ones I have on my desk in front of me are my Starjoy Golds, my H&Bs, my pastel ones, and my Brute Fooners are all within reach, and my regular Starjoys. Those are the ones I usually go for and are the ones that are on my desk the most. Those are the only pencils you use? And you know what? What works for you and what, you know. My problem is the whole wax bloom with the Prismas. That's my problem with my Prismas is I have such a heavy hand that I get such wax bloom. And I go through them so fast. Like, it's insane how fast I go through my Prismas. So, it's really hard to justify using them because they are expensive. Yeah, they are expensive, and I don't got the kind of money. And I mean, you know, I'm not knocking anybody who can afford them. You know what? If you can afford a better set, go for it. I can't justify myself throwing them out. So I end up literally, I can show you a little tin box I have of little ends of pencils that I cannot see myself throwing out because to me it's like throwing money away. Yeah, they can get very expensive. I actually I got my Prismas years ago when I first started coloring because everybody was saying those are the pencils that make the best pictures. And I got them because I was, you know, that's what people were saying were, you know, the best pencils to use and da 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 da. So I got them. And then I started trying out different budget brands, and I stuck with my Brute Fooners because I absolutely loved them. They didn't give me the wax bloom, and I didn't go through them that fast. So, yep, I stick to my budget. I mean, what can I do? It's what I like, right? So, I'm wondering if I use this color to outline a bit on this pink. Because I am not liking the way that, I don't know, it just looks weird to me. Yeah, I like that better. Much better. Oh, goodness gracious. That was not looking right to me. I don't know why, it just wasn't. I mean, I can blend. I can, you know. It's just what I prefer. Everybody prefers their specific pencils and or specific mediums, and that's okay. Sorry if I go quiet. I get really like quiet sometimes when I'm coloring. So I apologize if I have. I like that pink better with it, but oh well. It is what it is. I try to be as real as I can be on my channel. Um, I've gone through quite a few situations in my life, including near death a few times. So it's made me the person I am, and I'm not going to change the person I am because, you know, people want me to change, or because somebody doesn't like the way I think or the way I do things. Well, if you don't like the way I do things, well, there's a bloody door, you know. So, bye, Mandy. Yeah, we'll talk later, honey. So, but yeah, that's just the way things are. I mean, I've had a lot of people not like the way I am because I try to be real, and Pickles, you know me. I'm as real as it gets. I'll tell you what it is to your face. Aw, thank you, Dawn. I do appreciate it. Knowing that just being me is good enough, you know. And this is just a base blue. I'm not... So don't think that that's going to be the color of her wing. Because, well, it's going to be blue, but... I'm going to add a little bit of purple down at the bottom. To give her a little bit of a gradient. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it's just some people, I mean, we come from all walks of life, right? So we've all been through something. Like my husband says, everybody has a story that can make you cry. Everybody's been through something, you know. And sometimes it's frustrating to try and be yourself because, well, people don't like real, I guess. It's just like, you know, you see all these, you know, photoshopped girls in magazines, you know. That's what I mean. Like, you can't be yourself. And girls don't realize, like young girls don't realize they can be themselves. So that's the problem. Is nobody can be real because there's so much fake in this world. And that's what everybody thinks you have to be. Well, be authentic to yourself. That's the way I see it. Just be authentic to yourself. Exactly. Aw, thank you, Star. Exactly, Star. You are so right, darling. I've just gotten a few curveballs thrown at me, and it's like, I didn't realize, I guess I didn't realize I was being, I don't know, something else. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I've offended a few people, and not intentionally, it just kind of happened. So, I'm trying to be good, I guess, is what the word is. I don't know how good I can be, but, you know. The one thing I do miss is our church family. The place, the town we used to live in, we had an amazing church family, and I would run like a craft group for the kids, and, you know, um, oh, I loved doing that with the kids, doing crafts. I would literally sit up every week and I would cut out all the little pieces for each craft that they needed and put them in baggies and separate. We had like 30 kids, and it was just something I loved to do. And they knew I loved my art there, and there were a few times that they, used some of my pictures that I had colored. And when I started going to church, it helped my coloring along as well. Yeah, I loved doing it, and the kids were so like excited and happy. And nowadays, to get kids to do crafts is like pulling teeth, let me tell you. Like, my daughter, when we first moved to the town we're in now, my daughter, she invited some new friends from her school, and we did like a little craft birthday. So we had a bunch of different crafts for the kids to do. We put like this giant plastic tablecloth on the floor for them, and some of the kids were like, they're like, "You're such a cool mom. You do this all the time with your mom?" She's like, "Yeah, my mom always does this stuff." And these kids had never done crafts with their parents. Like, they absolutely adored the birthday. And it was just like painting and, stuff like that. And I'm like, really? Your parents don't do this? I thought every parent did that. I didn't realize that. I was just completely dumbfounded. And yeah, it was crazy. Could not believe it. It's getting there, my little butterfly. It's getting there. This is why it takes me so long to color a page. I'm so slow sometimes. I don't use my markers. Well, I only use my markers when I need, like, bigger areas done. I'll probably use markers for the flowers. Yeah, it was quite the experience when these kids came to us and they're like, you know, we don't get to do this stuff with my mom. My mom doesn't like the mess. And I'm like, I don't care. I was always taught a happy kid is a dirty kid. That's what I was taught when I was growing up. So I don't know. I just knew from when I was growing up, you know, that's just the way it was with us. Yeah, I do. I haven't done it in a long time. Oh, this isn't gonna work, are you? Of course not. You're not gonna work for me. Hang on. I need to get my one pencil. There we go. going to go over better. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, like I said, but um, I do a lot of resin stuff. Um, I haven't done it in a long time, since COVID, actually, so yeah. It's been a while since I did all that fun stuff, but and yeah, you're right. I always take my time with my coloring. I am a very slow colorist. There are others that are a little slower because they work in smaller sections, but I can't do like, I don't know how Pickle does her Kirby pictures, all the little itty bitty details, just blows me away. It really does. It blows me away, that girl. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, I think with COVID, we all started doing things that would occupy our time, to be honest. And and I didn't mean that in a bad way, Pickle. I have no idea how you can do it. Your pictures turn out so amazing every time, and you've been in a rush the whole time. I mean, I don't even know how you do your pictures the way you do, to be honest. Um, with your watercolor, like, you're so precise with your watercolor. Well, depending on the space you have to work with, but I think I might color these a different color. I might, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out on my picture here. Gonna work with me now. Of course, everything's gonna smudge now, because that's what everything likes to do when I color. Smudges everything, because I'm famous for it. Ugh, gives it a little character. Why not? Just chuck it all on. See what happens. Sometimes I look at my pages and I'm like, I'm just going to take a bunch of paint and put them in a line like a rainbow and just smudge it down my page and see what happens. I haven't done it yet because I haven't found a page to do it on yet, but and then color over it, sort of thing. So now, should we do this little guy blue? Maybe we'll go blue. Or do we go purple? Well, we'll do in between. How's that sound? Because I want him and, like, just kind of stand out from. But like I said, I will probably put sparkle on him too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little gradient kind of feel on this little guy. With the blue and the purple. Because blue and purple are my favorite. I love doing blue and purple gradient together. It's one of my favorite blends and colors to work with together, honestly. And also like the kind of tealy blue. Hi, Luna. How are you? Yeah. So I like a teal or a darker blue, kind of tealy dark blue, and a bright green. Those are great blends as well. And maybe we'll do his head kind of purple. I don't know what I'm going to do, but he's going to turn out the way he turns out, so I ain't going to argue it, honestly. Like Pickle says, it happens the way it happens, and the colors go the way they go. Well, I'm glad to hear that you love coloring too. That's awesome. That's what we're all here for. And we're all at, different stages in our coloring journey, so. And come on. So, after I'm done my little butterfly here, which is pretty much done, I think I'm going to call it alive because I actually have to do some extra to the page, I guess. I'll end up outlining him and stuff like that, so. Well, that's awesome. You got a new tripod. That's awesome to hear. I got a new tripod not long ago, and I've been loving it ever since, so. But I am looking for new books because nothing really has come out. I mean, Coco Wild just came out with a new tattoo book, which I kind of like the pictures in that tattoo book. So I think we're going to get that one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But that's how my little guy is turning out so far. I don't know if I like him, but that's how he's turning out anyway. I might change the color on the inside of the wings. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Anyways, I want to thank you for joining me. I think I'm going to end it here. I want to thank you for joining my live and for the chit chat and all the love. And yeah, you'll see this. I'll show you guys this page as soon as it's done on Insta. So keep an eye out for that one. And remember that you guys are all awesome. And until next time, my sweet, colorful dreamers. Bye, guys.